Each year, Advancing Real Change presents several awards to recognize the indispensable work of mitigation specialists and defenders. Every day, these individuals are out in the community visiting family and friends, collecting and reviewing records, or spending time with their clients in order to truly understand their experiences. This is difficult, demanding work. It is essential to achieving true justice and is life-changing for people accused of crimes. The Emerging Leader Award and the Muhammad White Award are chosen by a committee of accomplished mitigation specialists and defenders who review nominations, call references, and choose the winners. I'm honored to be one of the committee members this year. Choosing the winners was far from an easy decision. We received many outstanding nominations for mitigation specialists from all over the country. I and the others in the committee were delighted and thrilled to learn about the work of these individuals. We are grateful to all of those who took the time to submit nominations, and we hope that every nominee knows your colleagues deeply appreciate you and respect the work that you are doing. It is clear that you are making an impact on the lives of your clients and the people you work with. And now, I'm thrilled to introduce the winner of the Emerging Leader Award. This award recognizes and celebrates a mitigation professional in the early stages of their career. The winner has the potential to move the field forward through their dedication to high standards, commitment to continued professional development, and encouragement of other practitioners. In short, the recipient of this award represents the future of mitigation work. This year's award goes to Kaylin Christian, who absolutely embodies all of these factors. Kaylin joined the Atlantic City Center for Capital Representation as a mitigation specialist in 2018. When her mentor and widely respected mitigation specialist, Dana Cook, left for another role in 2020, Kaylin became the director of mitigation. In the years that followed, she honed her craft and has become a standard bearer for the practice of mitigation in Pennsylvania. I can say that I personally, in my work, have benefited from Kaylin and her breadth and depth of knowledge and willingness to share it. Kaylin is a resource and mentor to others on her team and across the state, and regularly provides advice and counsel to other criminal defenders. Kaylin's work has also helped educate others about how to effectively conduct a mitigation investigation, how to operate as a team, and how to put their clients first. She is committed to following best practices and adept at educating others about why thorough, rigorous mitigation investigation will lead to the best outcomes for their clients. She enjoys bringing people together and fostering a capital defense community in Pennsylvania so that others feel connected and supported while doing this difficult and essential work. Perhaps most importantly, she forms strong relationships with her clients and their families, earning their trust and respect. Her care for her clients and dedication to high-quality mitigation is an inspiration to others and leads to the best possible outcomes for the individuals whom she represents. Congratulations, Kaylin. You deserve it, and Pennsylvania is so lucky to have you here doing this essential work.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kaylin Christian, and I'm so honored to be here today to accept this year's Emerging Leader Award from Advancing Real Change. First and foremost, I want to thank my colleagues who nominated me for this award and Advancing Real Change for selecting me. I have to be a little honest. I'm nervous and a little bit shy about accepting an award for mitigation work. Generally, I like to work behind the scenes on behalf of my clients, so it feels a little unnerving to be recognized in this way, but it really does feel special, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity. So this really feels like a full circle moment for me because Advancing Real Change has been a part of my career all the way back to when it first started. In 2018, I attended my first Advancing Real Change conference in Baltimore, and I just remember feeling so in awe of the amazing community and all the people in the room that day. Dana Lynn Reeser, Layla Hubbard, Tanya Green, Liz Varkesian, Joette James, just to name a few. And looking back, it's really amazing to think about how all those people that I met early on have been a constant throughout my career and who have helped shape me personally and professionally, and really aided in my growth as a mitigation specialist. And so I owe a lot to Advancing Real Change for that, and to all of those individual people, whether we've had the chance to work together on actual cases, or if they've been on our board, or helped as faculty at some of our training programs. I am eternally grateful for all of their work and support. So my mentor, Mark Bookman, famously likes to talk interns out of working with us. And he feels like if they think long, hard about it and they still feel like it's the right work for them, then it's a good fit. And so I'm paraphrasing here, but he usually says something to the effect of, this work is certainly not for everyone, but if it's the right work for you, then there's no better work. And that's always really struck with me because I have always felt so energized to do this work on behalf of my clients. I've always felt so honored to get up every day and ready to just go out and keep fighting on their behalf. And I've been so honored to have them and their families welcome me in and to be able to do all of those amazing things. And so this work has never felt like a chore, and I'm just really honored to be chosen to accept this award for that. I'm a big fan of teamwork, obviously, as a mitigation specialist. And so I think when we all put our personal egos aside and we work together as a team, we can do really amazing work on behalf of our clients. And I have had no shortage of amazing team members and teammates through my years of doing this work. And so I really appreciate all of them who I will mention. And I try really hard to pay it forward for anyone who's interested in getting into the field in honor of all the time and energy that they have devoted to me personally and professionally. So I just want to mention some folks who have really done amazing work at helping me learn the ropes of mitigation. Dana Cook, who got me a job at the Atlantic Center, and Mark Bookman, who's been my boss ever since. Michael Wiseman, Aaron Fennell, Daniel Silverman, and so many more that I am forgetting to mention at this point. All of you have put so much time and effort into being there as a resource for me, and I appreciate that so much. And of course, I couldn't do any of this without the support of my family, my parents, my husband, my friends, all of my community. You all have been there for me every step of the way, cheering me on, even when the work gets really difficult. And lastly, I just want to thank my Atlantic Center colleagues. You guys are so amazing. It's a pleasure to work with you every day. Our Atlantic Center Board of Directors, all of the people in Pennsylvania who work on capital cases, who I have the pleasure of working with on a regular basis, and all the teammates that I've had on every case, the lawyers, the mitigation specialists, paralegals, and investigators. I really appreciate all of you. And thank you so much.
Good evening. My name is Leila Hubbard, and I'm proud to be a member of this year's awards committee. I've been practicing mitigation since 2006, and I was honored to be selected for the Muhammad White Award in 2021, and I know firsthand how much this award means to mitigation specialists. The Muhammad White Award celebrates the mitigation's professionals' excellence throughout their career. The recipient of this year's award has raised the standard of mitigation not only for her clients, but also for the entire criminal defense community. This year's award goes to someone who is well overdue for recognition for her incredible contributions to mitigation, none other than Ms. Randy Chavez. Through her unparalleled leadership, thoughtful mentorship, and deep compassion for her clients, Randy has made an enormous impact on the field of mitigation in Texas. Randy has been a mitigation specialist for nearly 23 years, launching her mitigation career as an intern at the Gulf Regency Advocacy Center, now we all know as GRACE. She is now the Deputy Director and Head of Mitigation at the Texas Defender Service. In 2017, Randy formed a team of mitigation specialists to conduct mitigation investigations for clients facing the death penalty across the state of Texas. Due in large part to the work of her team, the number of new death sentences in Texas has slowed to a trickle. Her team has inspired district attorneys across Texas to drop capital charges against 36 pretrial clients since 2018. Randy walks the walks with her clients, bearing witness and offering compassion. Her compassion is evident not just in her casework, but in how she mentors new mitigation specialists. Randy's career has exemplified commitment to humanity and justice. Her work has, without doubt, profoundly advanced the field of mitigation in Texas and across this entire country. Congratulations, Randy.
Good afternoon. I'm so glad to be here, and I'm so honored to accept the Muhammad White Leadership Award. I want to thank Advancing Real Change for honoring me with this, and also want to thank Burke, the Executive Director at Texas Defender Service, for nominating me. There is no possible way that I could thank all of the people who have touched my life and helped me and supported me and taught me over the last 25 years. But to those who have mentored me, supported me, my colleagues, my peers, my friends, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. When I started this work at TDS as an intern 25 years ago, and later at the Gulf Region Advocacy Center as the first mitigation specialist, I had no idea what I was doing. And I certainly could not have imagined what this profession, what this job, what this role would have taught me. But what I do know is that it has taught me so much about humanity and how even in the darkest corners of the world, there is still light and goodness that exists. Some people would say that this profession is a calling. Some people would say that it's an identity. And maybe I'm one of those people. But what I would always say is that there is not a day that goes by that I don't contemplate something that I've learned from clients, something that I'm reminded of, and I will be eternally grateful to have had the opportunity to walk alongside someone and bear witness to their story. This work isn't filled with what we would call quote unquote wins, but being able to bear witness and tell those stories is truly magical and has brought so much meaning to my life. And as I sat down to write the acceptance speech, I was at a loss for words about what being a leader really means. I think I maybe am still at a loss for that. But what I do know is that all of us in this work are leaders. We lead with our chests high and our hearts big, our voices loud and our minds open. And we are so privileged to hear and tell the stories of our clients and their families and their communities. Thanks again to ARC for honoring me, to my countless friends and colleagues, to my husband and son who have never made me feel anything but supported when I have to be away from home for long periods of time. And of course, most importantly, thanks to our clients. Thanks to my clients who have trusted me to tell their stories, who have given me the privilege and the honor to hear them, to recount them. You are my heart center, you are my North Star, and I am eternally grateful. Thank you so much.